article of impeachment charging President Trump with, quote, incitement of insurrection.
The mounting pressure for Trump to be removed from office comes as authorities make more arrests following last week's attack on the Capitol. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze is live in Washington with the very latest. Elizabeth?
Hey, Charlene and David. Well, sources tell ABC News President Trump is preparing to mount his legal defense as the House moves forward with these steps to impeach the president for the second time, the first time this would ever happen in American history. 5 days after the assault on the Capitol, growing pressure from House Democrats to remove President Trump from office. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi giving Vice President Mike Pence a 24-hour deadline to invoke the 25th Amendment, stripping the president of his powers. Pelosi says if that doesn't happen, the House will move to impeach Trump this week.
This door they broke down.
The House Speaker showing 60 Minutes her ransacked office, saying Trump must be held accountable.
He has done something so serious that there should be prosecution against him.
More than 200 Democrats are already backing a charge to impeach the president for willfully inciting violence against the government of the United States.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
A nationwide manhunt is underway for the thousands of rioters who attacked the Capitol. This man, seen holding a white flex cuff, arrested over the weekend, along with another man who appears to be carrying plastic restraints, raising questions about whether they intended to take hostages. A growing number of private companies are now reconsidering their ties to the president in the wake of the attack. The PGA announcing it will no longer hold its 2022 championship at his Bedminster Golf Club. And major companies including Marriott and Blue Cross Blue Shield pulling donations for GOP lawmakers who objected to certifying President-elect Joe Biden's victory. After Twitter banned the president, some conservatives turned to self-proclaimed free speech app Parler. That app now removed from Apple and Google's app stores, and Amazon has suspended hosting the app on its platform. The president and some GOP lawmakers calling the bans a limit on free speech. Others say not so fast.
These are private companies. They are not public squares. And unfortunately, a lot of the people who are complaining, many of whom work in Congress, haven't really read the First Amendment, which says Congress shall make no law against abridging freedom of speech.
And David and Charlene, some companies, including JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and Citi, are suspending political donations altogether.